Greetings, everyone. I am Mateen Diop, Dr. Mateen Diop, author, Inner City Public Schools Still Work. I'm also the CEO and publisher of the new magazine, All Things Educational, talking to you today about our recent presidential elections. We are now in a post-election phase here in the United States of America, and we've elected our first African-American president for his second term. I couldn't be prouder to call myself an American at this point, and of course I'm going to do my part and do everything I can to ensure that we are successful as a country, but in particular here in my community. Remember, all politics are local, so that means you have to continue to vote in your local elections, be it the mayor, school boards, whatever local election you have. Make sure you take an active role. Here in Texas, we're also in 2014, we'll be electing a new governor, so you have to take part in that as well. In the next 18 months or so, we'll also be electing new members to the United States House of Representatives. We'll be electing new members to the United States Congress. So talk to your local constituents and make sure you're taking an active role in that. With that said, we've elected President Obama for his second term. And my personal question is always, what are you going to do about the educational system in America? As you know, that most people say that it needs to be reformed, it needs to be fixed. In particular, our nation's inner city public schools, and that's what I wrote about in my book, Inner City Public Schools Still Work. It is my opinion that inner city public schools are not in peril as one may think they may be. Of course, it needs some reform here and there, but let me tell you, as an educator, as a 17-year educator in the nation's public school system, inner city public school system, we have great teachers, we have great students, we have great parents doing great things every single day in our schools. Does it need some reform? Of course it does. Do we need great teachers? Of course, everyone does. But to say that we're going to get rid of our inner city public schools and replace them with charter schools, in my opinion, is an absolute mistake. What we need to do is invest more time, more money, more human factors into our nation's inner city public schools because they do work. Visit any one of them, go into the front office, walk through the classrooms, you'll see that our teachers are doing a marvelous job. So for me, at All Things Educational, the magazine, me as an author of Inner City Public Schools Still Work, I want to thank you for listening today. And remember, all politics are local. Go out and vote.